welcome, 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 welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. The Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here of course, on a Sunday to give you the Dirtsheet Roundup. First and foremost, thank you so much for being part of the show. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week, I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. And there's a reason why I say humble before each and every one of these bad boys. If you want to do anything for me, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscription button, and also hit the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every week, and if you want to, go ahead and send me a comment as well. I try my hardest to respond to all of my comments. That does help the algorithm as well. Thank you so much for that. So let's talk about it. If you don't know anything about the Dirtsheet Roundup, I grab as much as I can from said week, and I try to bring it into a nice little ball, nice little juicy ball there, and I give it to the audience, and I put my own little take on the stuff that I talk about and whatnot. It's fun for me, it's fun for you, and also congratulations again to the Houston Astros for winning the World Series. Good job. That's Honor Palmer. My own Honor Palmer. I make my own Honor Palmers. All right. So let's talk about it. First and foremost, Colt Cabana returns, but Wrestling Observer, of course. The last time we saw Colt Cabana was on TV. Last time I checked, he was on TV. Was a pay-per-view at the Ring of Honor. Issues between Punk and Colt Cabana apparently made it into the locker room and made it quite awkward. Now, once again, we don't know a lot about the situation. This is all hearsay, but it just seems that when CM Punk got there, the issue was that they didn't like it. Well, CM Punk had no beef with Colt Cabana, but apparently they went to a point where Colt Cabana was moved from AEW, of course, because he was part of the Dark Order. So they did push him to the Ring of Honor card, which there is no Ring of Honor card because there's no show. But that was the last time we seen him until we saw him face Chris Jericho at last Dynamite, which was a very fun match, a very interesting match. Of course, we knew he wasn't going to win that match. They do need star power for this pay-per-view, and Chris Jericho is probably one of the biggest star powers out there as of right now. So, but I do know that when we saw Colt Cabana, it was very fun. I enjoyed it times 12. It is good to see him on the roster, getting some type of screen time anyway. But Uncle Dave did talk about this. Whatever it is, it was Tony Khan's idea. We were told that this was more for the locker room than anything else. That having Cabana on the show and giving a positive spotlight after months of being ostracized for reasons that had nothing to do with him in the dressing room. Moral boost since he had made friends there. Here's the thing. I heard that, I read a lot about Colt Cabana, and his, of course, tenure there. Made a lot of friends, very positive, very nice, very influential type of person that was in the locker room. Now, once again, these are all rumors and speculations, but he was pushed onto the card. The Elite did not like that. This was one of the catalysts between CM Punk and, of course, the Elite or the EVPs. That's what it seems like. That was one of the catalysts that did bring this that media scrum all together. Now, if you don't know a lot about the situation, this goes back a long time ago when CM Punk was fired from the WWE, and the WWE, I guess, sued him, and he sued WWE, and Colt Cabana was into it because of the 2 hour podcast, and CM Punk forked over every dime of the lawsuit. Henceforth, him not liking and trusting Colt Cabana. And they did lose their friendship behind that. They were best friends at one time, but I guess money is the root of all happiness, apparently. So that's what happened, and they've not talked or been cool ever since. And still to this day they are not. And he was like, I don't like that. But apparently the issue was that he talked to Tony Khan. Tony Khan moved him. Now this is all legend. This is all a legend. He talked to Tony Khan. Tony Khan moved him to Ring of Honor, henceforth making the Elite very upset behind that. But, you know, CM Punk's no longer there. Ace Steel is no longer there. Everybody is leaning toward, of course, the Elite. So apparently it's a good thing that he's there. I enjoy him top shelf. Every time I see him, I enjoy him. So, but apparently we are hearing that, I'm reading that they do not have anything else for him on the on AEW or Ring of Honor. Hopefully that does change, because that was a great match that we did see. Hopefully. But anyway, let's get away from there. Let's go about the investigation. One-sided. Bam, bam, dam. Okay, y'all. So apparently the investigation has closed, and the winner by unanimous decision was the Elite. But apparently some information has came to the surface where people are now not talking about, because they may have been sealed. Once again, I did do an entire one on why the investigation should be released, and why that we should this should make the company bigger and stronger. But when I read this, it's crazy. So Ace Steel's wife Lucy, who was actually in the locker room when everything went down, was not interviewed. She was apparently ignored due to the fact that Tony Khan already made his mind up on the side of the Elite. Unless now this is what they said. Now this is what allegedly what was told is, unless she and her husband, who was Ace Steel, was paid a sum of money for their silence, and some pretty clear, it seems pretty clear that her story would not be allowed the EVPs to come out looking like victims. So apparently they already sided, they already made their decision, regardless of the situation, that the EVPs were going to come up on top. CM Punk was going to be the person where they were going to deem the person that was the complete agitator, and they wanted, of course, they got everybody's statement. That everybody that was there, they got their statement. They figure out what was going on, and then they launched the investigation. But apparently Lucy, who was Ace Steel's wife, who was actually inside of the locker room, they did not talk to her. They pretty much silenced her due to the fact that the reason why is because they were trying to make the Elite, which is the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, or the EVPs, they were trying to make sure that they stay on the good side of everything, which is crazy. Of course, we had the VP there as well. Is it Mega? She was there. They got everybody's. So, and remember, Lucy was actually the one that was taking care of Punk's dog, and she was healing from a leg injury, so she couldn't even really move. So one of the people that they should have most definitely talked to was her. Now I'm even more intrigued and I want to know more about this investigation. And henceforth, me saying again that this should be released and sought out to everybody so we can see what truly happened. Man, I thought that I was going to be done with this, but just like on The Godfather, they keep pulling me. They keep pulling me back in. And it's so good. I hate the drama, but it is so delicious that I want to know more about everything that we're talking about in this investigation. Give us, or give me, I'll read it. I wouldn't, give it to me. Tony Khan, if you're listening, which I know you are, send me the investigation. I would love to read it and see what's going on. Put my little critique on it. Once again, I'm an AEW fan. I'm a wrestling fan. But I would love to read that investigation. Now, going on from there to another person that was that's in AEW, Matt Hardy, with his 2 cents on said investigation on his podcast recently, Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast. He says, I'm very happy they're back, which he's talking about the Elite. I will say right here, right now, those guys didn't do anything wrong in this situation. If anything, they were the victims, and I'm telling you that from first person perspective. I was there, I witnessed it all, and I love all 3 of those guys. Here's the funny part about that situation. He wasn't there. He was not there. He was not even close to the situation. So what happened was, he said that on his podcast, so he had to he kind of had to step back a little bit. And on his Twitter page, he says, my comments from last week, Matt Hardy podcast, have been misconstrued. I was not at All Out 2022. I did not say I witnessed the event at All Out. I witnessed the entire process in real life over the months and stand by my comments that the Elite were not in the wrong. Here's the thing. You can say a car is red, but it's actually blue. You call a spade, but it sometimes is not a spade. Here's the thing. There is the truth. There's the Elite truth. There's CM Punk truth. And then there's the truth. Here's the, look, am I saying that CM Punk is completely wrong? No. Am I saying the Elite is completely wrong? Once again, no. I am not saying that either one of those people are wrong, but there are some wrongdoings going on in that situation. And for you, Matt Hardy, who is a veteran of not only AEW, but so many other locker rooms, you're telling me that the Elite is 100% right? Something is truly, you've done too many high spots. Your brain isn't functioning right if you believe that. And I feel sorry for the people who listen to your podcast, because that is not cool, and you are giving out information that should not be on any type of information, especially if you're not there. Yes, we understand that you have been there through the process of said investigation, but you don't know what happened inside the actual locker room. Yes, you've seen the video, the media scrum where CM Punk did say, if you want some, come get some. That's John Cena, but I'm just, giving it like that. But you don't know. You honestly don't know, and I guarantee you're not as close as what you think you are with the Elite. Now, if you have some beef with CM Punk, back in the gap, then I understand. I understand that. I understand that, but this is money involved. This is somebody's job that's involved, and for you to be giving mishandling misinformation like that, I hate that. And you brown nosing the EVPs. That's what it seems like you're doing. You're brown nosing. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. And I feel sorry for that, for the people that actually had to listen to that. I'm sorry for going loud. I'm sorry. I try to keep this as positive as I can, but come on, you're showing blatant disrespect not only to AEW fans but to the CM Punk people as well, because you don't know. Shut up and talk about stuff that you actually know about. How about that? How about that? Thank you, Matt Hardy. But anyway, other than that, let's talk about something else. Another one investigation closes, another investigation closes as well. Vince McMahon, the other big investigation, has closed as well. This is Fightful Select telling us apparently the investigation was wrapped up during the third quarter financial report, and the amount that Vince actually dished out to all of the women, all of the NDAs and all that stuff that was going on was $19.7 million. Wow, that is a lot of money to keep women to keep the women that he was going on with shut up. And apparently that still didn't happen because it still got out. So wow, so $19.7 million you used and it didn't even work. Wow. Would not so apparently they were asking, was he going to come back? He said would not be returning to anything that consists of booking, anything like that. That will be Triple H's job from him henceforth now. Vince McMahon is no longer a part of the company, but remember, he is the majority shareholder of still said company. So here's the thing about it. Despite McMahon, despite him probably quick return back, is no longer the case. He is no longer, once again, not coming back to the WWE. But upper management has said that morale has actually increased due to the fact that Vince McMahon is not there. Over the few months, it has been high. The morale has been highest that they have ever seen in decades. All I can say about that is keep Vince McMahon away from the product. Yes, Triple H has not been on all cylinders from time to time, but I will say as of right now, the time that he has been the booker, a lot of the shows have been really good. I enjoy his shows. They are really, really fun. Also bringing back a lot of people that Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis took recently let go on purpose of money. I mean, I understand that doesn't make that I don't understand. You got rid of people. Here's the thing. I still don't get about the Hit Row thing where they release Hit Row. That was something blatant. I promise you that had nothing to do with money issues. I stand by that every single time I look at that situation. Now, Hit Row is just a shell of itself because Swerve Strickland is over there in AEW living his best life. And all I can do is respect that times 12. But, yeah, don't make sure John Laurinaitis is not there ever again. Make sure Vince McMahon, he's just there to be the number one person in stocks. Let it do that. Let the other people, the new generation, take over. And I promise you, I think as of right now, I have some issues with Triple H, but they're not as major as I've had with, of course, Vince McMahon. Stephanie and Nick Khan are doing a great job when it comes to being the president and CEO of the company. Let it keep going, you guys. Let the fun keep happening. Um, after that, I have one more story, and this is going to be a shocker, which is very weird for me. CM Punk says he is not done with wrestling. This is all speculation, rumors. The Fightful Select, apparently CM Punk did some good before everything else happened. He has done a lot of great matches when it came to AEW. He is one of the guys who were the needle mover. He is the one who brought a lot more eyeballs to the product. It seems CM Punk does have multiple offers with different federations for his his skills or whatnot. Multiple acting offers includes the TV show Heels, which I am going to watch. I'm going to eventually watch that, you guys. I just don't have the time to do it, but I will watch Heels. The WWE and Triple H are open for CM Punk's return. Apparently, CM Punk has caught the wrestling bug again and seems like he is all in, no pun intended, into wrestling and making the passionate plea for a return to the ring, of course, after he becomes 100%. Once again, I'm a huge fan of CM Punk. I like CM Punk as a person, and I like CM Punk as a wrestler. So now, once again, is everybody perfect? No, everybody isn't perfect. But I will say that if WWE does bring him back, make sure you bring him back with open arms. I also did a my 2 cent about said if Triple H brings him back. And I won't go over everything, but go watch the video about me giving you numerous suggestions and also things that we can bring with CM Punk. I mean, come on, dude. We can do this. This can happen. And once again, I mean, getting away from AEW will probably be the best thing that ever happens to CM Punk. I love CM Punk. I love the WWE. I also love AEW. So the golden age can be here. I also did a video about that as well. The golden age of wrestling. This can happen, you guys. Truly, truly it can. I love y'all so much. I'm done. Matt Hardy, you suck. But I'm done with everything. Like, share, and subscribe. Today it's Sunday. Make sure on Tuesday, if you are of age and you are registered, make sure you go and make your voice heard. I do love politics a lot. I don't talk about politics on this show, but go and vote. Go make your voice heard. I could care less if you are a Democrat, an independent, or a Republican. Go make your voice heard. One of the things that Barack Obama says, and I truly do understand this. Elections have consequences. Results have consequences. So without your voice, you are pretty much not being heard. So I love y'all so much. Go out there and get your vote on. I myself will vote. I will have my vote sticker. I think hopefully they have enough left when I go vote. They never have any. They never have the sticker votes. I don't know why, but y'all go vote. Until next time, the best is yet to come. Love, peace, and of course, wrestling.